Finally, after 5 years guys, a brand new season of ETS2. Let's do this. Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome to a brand new season of ETS2 finally. 5 years, can you imagine? My goodness. Oh well, we're starting off from scratch here, new profile, starting from zero, and we have a couple of mods, some new ones, some tried and tested ones. In particular, what you're seeing in front of you is something from Quick Jobs. Wouldn't have imagined it possible, but thanks to JigSaw, creator of Quick Jobs Tune Truck, you can actually have access to cool looking customized trucks even in Quick Jobs. Perfect for those who are starting out. So don't blame me for any of the questionable accessory choices. It wasn't me, okay? Just to make that clear. One more mod that I cannot go without is, of course, Kriechbaum for the engine sounds. Thankfully, these are compatible with the Quick Jobs as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be driving this, no matter how good it looked. Beautiful. Alright, so for the other mods, I'll tell you about them as we go, but you can always have access to them. You can see them in the complete mods list. Link is in the video description. So, having a look at the map just to orient everybody, I do have ProMods in, but that's the only map mod I have enabled. Huge thanks to everyone for pitching in and giving ideas on how we can start our new series. Now we're here. I'll go through the details a bit more later. Starting off in Milan, this is our home base because I remember the beautiful looking highways here thanks to ProMods, and going to make our way to Verona to start things off. So it's a very short trip, only 167 kilometers, but should be pretty nice views along the way. I've also increased the traffic quite a bit. I'm using Traffic 3 just to make the roads a bit more interesting, more populated. We'll see if we like it. We'll see if it causes too much lag, then we can revert. If you know of a nice traffic mod that you're using, let me know in the comments as well. Because before, I used to use SIP's traffic density. Although I've read that I think there have been some issues recently. I think SIP had some issues with the SES forums, and I think he is quitting ETS2 altogether from what I see. If you know more about that story, let me know, okay? But yes, let's go through more details on the season, this new season, what you can expect. So you can expect that we will not be cheating, at least not in terms of money. Maybe a few teleportations here and there, which hopefully you will not get to see. Look at the number of cars there, guys. Yeah, Traffic 3. So yeah, in this season, we're starting off from scratch. I don't have any money whatsoever. We only have 3,000 euros. No loans yet. Level 0. Didn't even reach level 1. So, no money to our name, no trucks, no cars, nothing. So we'll try and save up as much money as we can. And then, what we do with that money is up to you. So you let me know in the comments which direction you want to go. Because initially, I was thinking of doing a traditional approach, you know. When you start a game, you try and save up money, loan from the bank, and buy your own truck and then use that moving forward. But I think it was a comment from Ark, so thanks a lot for that comment. He mentioned something about Trucker for Hire. You guys familiar with that? That was an old series that we had, and we can still continue in this form. Trucker for Hire is a series where we focus on not really building a trucking empire, but focus on the life of a trucker simulated here in ETS2. And what I mean by that is we don't really own any of our trucks. We are a truck driver, so we have our own car. Yes, you heard me right, a car. And we travel to places with jobs, so like we travel to pickup points and we pick up jobs from there. We pick up quick jobs from there. So the only thing we own is a car. We don't own any trucks. So that can be something that we can do in this profile as well, depending on what you guys like. So you let me know in the comments. We definitely will have to save up a lot of money. And what we do with that money, we can either, one, buy our own truck and do this the traditional way, build our own empire from scratch. It's going to be amazing. Or two, save up money and buy our own car. And then from there, we can drive our car to the pickup points and then do these quick jobs. Explore each of these custom trucks with questionable tastes on accessories. but yeah, that can be a thing as well. So I'm okay to either approach. You guys let me know which you prefer, okay? Going back to the traffic discussion, I am quite feeling the impact of the traffic already. The FPS, the frame rate, is not that high anymore. I think it's still 60 or close to 60. But yeah, the problem with increasing traffic is it's a toll on both CPU and GPU. And because the game is mostly single core, uses only a single thread mostly. There are other threads, mini threads, but it's still for the most part a single threaded game. So no matter how many cores you have, there is a limit to what the game can utilize, and increasing traffic increases that bottleneck quite a lot. So we'll see if you like it. On your end though, you let me know if you notice any difference, okay? You let me know if you encounter any frame drops on your end while watching this. So let me have a look at the FPS right now. Oh, it's still quite good. Yeah, it's not too bad. I guess we can go with that. Because the additional traffic does improve the overall experience. FPS drops aside, more cars on the road make it a lot more realistic. Although there are some times, to be honest, where I don't like that. When you're pretty close to traffic lights in cities, that takes ages to cross. So down here to 40. We cannot afford to get any validations, guys. But yeah, let's keep G-Traffic 3. And if you have traffic mods that you can recommend me, let me know in the comments. So don't include SIP's traffic density anymore in the list. That might be phasing out already. I think he's going to stay on 138 version of Truck Sim indefinitely, unless he has a change of heart. I'm not sure also what happened there, so if you have more insights on what the story is about, it sounds very interesting, sounds very controversial. So you guys let me know, okay? Keep me up to date on these interesting storylines in the trucking community. Anyway, alright. In terms of mods, Project Next Gen, I have enabled for the textures and the trees. For the weather, I have Naturalux still, although people who are interested in downloading it now probably will have a hard time. Naturalux is not available anymore in the website, so you have to be a bit more creative with your searches, and I won't provide any links with unofficial download sites because it can be risky. It can lead you somewhere which is not safe, so I don't recommend it. But yeah, Naturalux I think is on its last legs. When 1.40 comes out, I don't think I'll be using Naturalux anymore. I'll be using the the new default weather, the much improved default weather. So hopefully we won't need that anymore. It was a fun ride, but I think it's time to end Naturalux. And in line with that, I know I was asking you guys, huge thanks to everybody who contributed, who commented in the video. Remember that brainstorming session? So I was asking you guys for tips on how to, what kind of series we can start. And you sure did provide your inputs in a very constructive way. So thanks a lot for that. This is the result. So I decided to start a series as soon as possible instead of waiting for 1.40. So who was it? Was it Octavian who commented? He mentioned to have ProMods enabled, and most of the recommendations were in ETS2 rather than in ATS. So a lot more people seemed interested in ETS2, so that's why here we are. And yeah, Octavian mentioned to keep ProMods on, have ProMods enabled. And I definitely agree, because without ProMods, going to some areas can be quite it's not a nice experience when you go to the old areas of the default map. So I would rather have ProMods in. And the only problem with this is whenever we have an update, like for example when 1.40 arrives, for sure ProMods will not be compatible to start with. We'll have to wait a couple of weeks at least when 1.40 releases before ProMods can be updated. So we are dependent on the ProMods compatibility. That means we either stay with the old version until ProMods updates, or we don't make new episodes of this new season until that time, until ProMods becomes available. So that's a downside that I'm okay to live with. Nice signage here. Is that custom from ProMods? Must be Scan's work. We're here already, Verona suit. So quick. Right, slow down here. Slow it down to 70. Slow it down to 40. No room for penalties. Okay, there you go. Keep it easy. So yes, we'll be driving at ProMods all the way, and I'm willing to stay behind a version or so for a couple of weeks or a certain period in the beginning, just to keep ProMods in. Now when Iberia arrives, that might be a harder decision. We'll see. We can always adjust. So, but for now, that is the direction. 31 euros paid by your employer. That's the good thing about quick jobs. Don't need to pay for anything except penalties. I think penalties you pay on your own. But gas, repairs, tolls, all of those are paid for by the employer. So we can choose this route, make it like a trucker for hire route, buy our own car when we save up enough, or yeah, buy our own truck. Maybe we can drive the 4 Series again. It'd be amazing. You know, a nice attention to detail, although I'm not sure if this is true. I guess this is true with all quick jobs. You actually get a used truck in terms of the odometer. 715,000 kilometers. Is that a lot in trucking terms? Because in cars, if you buy a private car, reach it up to that point, that's going to be a lot. But for trucks who drive, who do hundreds of kilometers every day, or is it thousands every day, that might be a small thing. I don't know. I don't have enough insights on that, so I'll leave you guys to it. Let me know in the comments what is considered high mileage when it comes to a working truck. Yeah, here the FPS is a lot lower. Let's see. Oh, still not. It feels more framey, but maybe that's just my imagination. Work this up. So guys, looking forward to more episodes here, building our empire or saving for our car. But yes, you are in control of the direction. So let me know what you think. And also, so if you want to go the car route, that might be a bit hard to find a nice mod with a decent car, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Let me know if you have any recommendations on that. And if you want to go the traditional route with the trucking empire, let me know which truck you prefer. I'm leaning towards the 4 Series. That would be a great starter truck. Nothing too fancy, nothing too high-tech. Very practical. It's like a second-hand Scania truck. Second-hand truck for a trucker that's starting off his business. Sounds reasonable. My goodness, we're here already. That came by so fast. Awesome. Wow, not even 20 minutes. Shortest episode ever. Well, as we unlock more skills, we should be able to get bigger distance, larger distance jobs. Let's take that. So we can go up to 350 kilometers. I think up to rank 2 or 3 should be good. So we have more access to that. So yes, thanks for staying with me, guys. Let me know in the comments if you prefer a specific truck for the next episode. We have a couple of options here. You can see the different interesting quick jobs with their paint jobs. This utilizes default SCS parts, default DLCs. So no mods here. Don't need to download any truck mods. You just have to have all the DLCs, which can be quite tricky sometimes. That DAF looks amazing. Cool. Okay, so let me know if you have a preference. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Looking forward to your comments, guys, and looking forward to this brand new journey with you. Clumsy trucking, everybody. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.